I am a Rudy Poo candy ass.
I'm surprised I haven't done a candy ass video about the MAGA, and if I have, I apologize for rehashing it, but quite honestly, it shows me, and it doesn't really surprise me, how weak and insecure the MAGA is. With all their talk of being strong for America, strong for the country, red, white, and blue, staying 10 toes down, all for the stars and stripes, how weak and insecure these people really are. The events of the last 72 hours, from the time I'm making this video, show the tale of all of it. First, the video that Donald Trump shared of an AI post depicting Barack Obama and Michelle Obama, the first president and first lady of African American descent, as apes, and their total complete cowardice in standing up to Trump against this racism. They constantly make up excuses for it. It's just a joke. It meant no harm. And if it does, so what? You're just being, what's the word I'm looking for? Snowflakes. You're just being overly sensitive. It was just a joke. It didn't mean anything. And he actually took the video down. So what are you so angry about? They bring up all the excuses they possibly can on this. But when the pendulum swings the other way, they all get angry about it. For example, we all know the Winter Olympic Games have just gotten started. Athletes from around the world, including 232 athletes from the United States, have gone to Italy. And many of our American athletes, like many American citizens, are not happy about what's going on in this country. With ICE, Immigration Customs Enforcement, under Donald Trump's direct orders, marching through American cities, trying to go after the worst of the worst, when all he's doing is hunting down immigrants, legally or illegal immigrants, and murdering American citizens. Two of those athletes that I'm going to talk about real quick and show you video clips of what they said, that's got the MAGA up in arms over what they've done. In almost the same way that the silent knee that Colin Kaepernick took during the first Trump administration, protesting law enforcement murdering unarmed African Americans, is happening again. Take a listen to what these men said.
I feel heartbroken about what's happened in the United States when, I'm pretty sure you're referencing ICE and some of the protests and things like that. I think that as a country, we need to focus on respecting everybody's rights and making sure that we're treating our citizens as well as anybody with love and respect. And I hope that when people look at athletes compete in the Olympics, they realize that that's the America that we're trying to represent.
It brings up mixed emotions to represent the U.S. right now, I think. It's a little hard. There's obviously a lot going on that I'm not the biggest fan of, and I think a lot of people aren't. If it aligns with my moral values, I feel like I'm representing it. Just because I'm wearing the flag doesn't mean I represent everything that's going on in the U.S. So yeah, I just kind of want to do it for my friends and my family and the people that support me getting here.
Did you hear anything the least bit offensive of what these two men said? Did you hear anything that bashed the United States? I certainly didn't. They just voiced the opinions that all real Americans should be having. Anyone who's seen what is going on in Minnesota and elsewhere. Anyone who sees what this administration has done to our country on the world stage, But now you're hearing about boycotts, you're hearing anger from Donald Trump supporters saying that, oh, you're angry, we're angry because you're bashing our country. How dare you do that? All you need to do is shop and skate. You might as well do the whole thing with Megyn Kelly, or whoever this that Fox News bitch is. When she said had LeBron shop and dribble, you might as well just say shove and skate to these athletes. And that's what really pisses me off about the MAGA. You're angry at celebrities and everything else, and I'll get to that in a few moments, for them voicing an opinion of what's going on in this country. Like, their opinion doesn't matter. Like, they don't live in the same country as we do. Their opinion matters because they live in the same country we do. And more importantly, it matters, especially in the Olympics, while they represent our country. They said that everything that's happening in America, they're not with, and that's not what they represent. I didn't find anything offensive in that. And I say that every time I'm on Facebook or Twitter or whatnot. I'm an American, but the man who's running my country, I am not with that. He does not represent me. Now, he may represent you because you're so bloodlustful on killing immigrants. But in the end of the day, in the last analysis, what does that have you to show for it? Nothing. That brings me to the Bad Bunny halftime show at Super Bowl 60. As you probably already know, Turning Point USA is doing their own all-American faithful halftime show. It's all going to be about patriotism, America, and faith. Bullshit. It's about Erica Kirk getting more money, making money, more money, off of Charlie Kirk, her husband's dead body. They keep screaming all kinds of stuff like Bad Bunny hates America. No, he doesn't. He hates what America is doing right now under orders from Donald Trump, which was why he said when he won the Grammy, fuck ICE. And I say that too. Fuck ICE. And let me remind you of all of something right now. Let's remind each other of something. Bad Bunny is from Puerto Rico. The last I remember, Puerto Rico is a territory owned and operated by the United States. So for you to say that Bad Bunny isn't an American shows to me how stupid all of you really are. You're dumb. I would say the word ignorant, but that's an insult to ignorant people. So the selective outrage really pisses me off when it comes to the MAGA. You're angry because someone had the gall. There's some people have the unmitigated blasphemous gall to criticize our country, which is in our Constitution, the First Amendment. You'll go 10 toes down on the Constitution unless it hurts you, or more to the point, it hurts Donald Trump. Then it's World War III. The moment you cross one of those invisible lines, whenever we criticize Trump on something he said and did, then you want to go to war with us. All for the sake of Donald Trump. But when it comes to subjects that actually matter, like standing up against racism, like standing up against tyranny that Donald Trump is continuing to push into this country, you're nowhere to be found. No. Matter of fact, let me rephrase that. You're on their side. I've lost count of how many people have said on TikTok, Twitter, and especially in person, that they love what's happening. We need to get all illegal immigrants out. Even proposing going after American citizens, either natural born or immigrants, who are of color, out of this country. They're praying Donald Trump does that. But when people say that, you in the MAGA, you're silent. You're quiet. You let it happen because you agree with it. You're racist, you're stupid, and you're cowards. So this righteous indignation whenever anyone questions Donald Trump is a bunch of bullshit. Your anger over someone saying that what's happening in America doesn't represent me, as these two Libyans did, is a bunch of bullshit. As far as I'm concerned, you are the problem. Because you made yourselves into the problem. So MAGA, just to review, you're a bunch of racists, you are a bunch of cowards, you're a bunch of warmongers, and you are, I swear to the Lord of hosts, are nothing more than a bunch
Rudy Poo Candy Ass.
CTP, no truth, God bless. Peace to the left, justice to the right.